Hello everyone, my name is Jeffrey and welcome to my very first episode of my Satisfactory 1.0 Let's Play series here on YouTube. In this video we're starting what I hope is a very long series for the channel. Taking it nice and slow because the game is only going to release once and I'm ready to enjoy every minute of it. Starting out with a tutorial for old time's sake and anyone who is brand new to the game looking to follow along. This series will be up twice a week every Tuesday and Thursday. Now without wasting any more of your time, welcome to Satisfactory. I have been waiting years for this moment right here. It's finally time that we get to play Satisfactory, and for me, only a week late because it just so happened that they were going to release the game when I had to move across the country. But here we are, with a new loading screen even. So it looks like we can even potentially customize our character, which is going to be super cool. I appreciate you guys being here. Let's jump on into starting a new one today. And just for old time's sake, I was kind of bouncing around between, where we wanted to start this time around. Hopefully for a follow along if people want to. We're going to stick with the good old fashioned, just for old time's sake. We're heading into the Grassy Fields. Let's set this one up. We'll call this Jeffrey Plays Games. And then we are going to skip. Normally I would set flight on, just for like recording my cinematics and stuff, but if you turn these on, you will negate the in-game achievements, which we don't want to do that. We want to make sure we can actually do those. So we're going to go ahead and just jump right in to starting the game, Grassy Fields. Let's go.
Beginning arrow assist.
Here we go. The time has come. We're launching in. We've been here before. Is it going to be any different? Maybe.
Descent phase begun. Decelerating. Deploying parachute. Deploying backup parachute.
Uh-oh. Running out of parachutes.
Skipping parachute.
Ah, who needs a parachute?
Landing phase begun. Activating retro propulsion.
See, we're going to be fine. Oh, this feels real good. I'm so excited. I got big plans. Big dreams.
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Landfall complete. Drop pod integrity nominal. Omni situational exploration suit nominal. Pioneer.
Acceptable. So yeah, you're fine. Are you gonna tell me there were two
Loading
other people that landed here before me?
Begin onboarding.
Begin onboarding? Oh, you can teach me to move? Nice.
First contact
right.
Safety tool supplied due to presence of
Our
alien
Xeno Zapper
megafauna.
on.
Adhere to Fix-It procedure and
Nice.
equip the
right.
Fix-It Inc. Xeno Zapper before leaving the drop zone.
Hang on. We gotta say goodbye to the drop pod.
Next objective: dismantle the drop pod. Fix-It Incorporated
I got you,
is
boo.
cost-effective and efficient. We do not waste. The drop pod will be recycled to construct the first stage of the habitat.
Correct. So I think while we're here, I'm just going to go ahead and grab a bunch of
Next objective:
leaves and everything
use the
for
resource
our
scanner to find and collect additional
our
iron
biomass
to be
power
able
to get
to
us
build the
started.
hub. If you cannot find iron, be assured scans of the planet have revealed sufficient iron sources.
Don't forget, you
Potential
can always
edible
just hold down
collected.
E.
Eating it and surviving does not count as a valid field test and does not generate enough data for Fix-It to make an informed decision.
Oh yeah.
Store this potential resource for later use.
Alright, baby, let's head on over to... What was that? Is that a visual glitch or something? I don't know what just happened there. Let's head on over to where I want to get us started for our new playthrough today. Now, obviously, we don't have a map yet, so we're just going to have to kind of figure this out as best we can, depending on where you land. If you're doing a follow-along, you can always use the Satisfactory calculator map if you needed to try and figure out where you're going right off the bat. So we're going to come up on over the crest of this hill here. One of my favorite songs plays in the background. We're going to come on over into the main part of the green fields here. Now, while we're heading on over to where I actually want to begin, which, if you're familiar with my series from Update 8, which, I mean, somehow that series got well over like 100,000 views in total. That was absolutely crazy. I really appreciate you guys. So I can't wait to see what kind of fun we can have this time with the playthrough this time around. Make sure we grab like all the wood and leaves and everything that we can while we're here. Because who knows? We're going to need it all. This way we just don't have to do as much running around when it actually comes to setting up our biomass power. I almost got stuck on that. We'll just grab a few things because we need them for like resource
Potential
research and stuff like that.
If consumed before authorized is compatible with the human digestive system by Fixit, the consumer is responsible for any and all consequences.
It'd be funny. Imagine you like
Store
eat the
this
berries and you like
for later use.
there's like visual impairment stuff like that. Like it's almost like drugs or something. It'd be cool. So yeah, we're just gonna pop in here to the little woods here. There are occasionally some bad guys in here that want to ruin your day, so just kind of avoid them as best you can. We're just going to kind of run oh, there's one right there. But I'm just here to run through, grab a bunch of leaves, grab a bunch of wood on the ground here. This is generally just a good spot to pick up some good stuff from biomass in the beginning. So if you're brand new to Satisfactory, I welcome you in here. You're in for quite a treat. This game is one of my all-time favorites. I played this a long time ago when it first came out, before there was like trains or like it was quite limited when it first came out. But what this game has come to at this point is just absolutely incredible, and I'm super excited to be playing this game. So I mean, while we're here and passing by, I might as well grab this power slug, right, until I fall off the rock. Be better. There we go. Yoink.
This semi-slug species seems to
that was our first achievement. Let's go.
Storing energy from its surroundings. Studying this could provide new methods for improving Fixit production line efficiency. Store this potential resource for later use.
Oh, you betcha. You betcha I'll store that for later use. So, like I said, we're still just going to kind of keep we're a bit of a walk here to get to our first setup spot. And like I was saying, if you're familiar with my Update 8 playthrough, this is actually where I want to start, is actually where we built like it was like our mega basic factory. So I think we're about there. It seems like we need to be. Okay, there's some people that want to ruin my day, sir. I'm gonna have to ask you to please stop. Your little head bonks. Should be 3 taps. Maybe 4. Either way, nice. So I didn't, there's no like special game settings or anything like that.
And a thickly plated skull and spine, suggesting it is proficient at preserve the remains for later stuff.
You got it. Yeah, basically we're just going to hang on to research for later. Anyway, but what I was saying was we're basically just going to kind of get all our basic stuff set up here. And it's not a super complicated place to be setting things up. There's a couple things you may have to deal with that want to kill you, just like that guy. But I think this will be a really good spot based on my prior playing through the game. So we have just a buttload of iron nodes. They're all basically impure over here, but to be honest, when you're just starting out, it doesn't really matter. It's basically all you can take advantage of. Yeah, sorry, what I was saying was that no special game settings. Everything's just vanilla, so if you guys are trying to play along with me, it should be nice and easy. If you guys want to be really involved in the community, you can always join the Discord. I always link the video. Links are always on the video and on my channel profile. And then if you guys want to follow along exactly, we've got blueprints and world saves. Everything will be up and available in a Google Drive. The links will also be on every video for you guys. But without further ado, let us... I mean, it wants us to scan for iron ore, even though I'm standing right next to it. We have so many around. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's another one around the corner here. 6. Yeah, 7, 8. Like so many nodes you can take advantage of. And then the other reason I think this is a good spot is you have the copper nodes that you'll be needing for the next step after iron. You got 2 copper nodes right down there, so that's kind of perfect. Another key thing that we're going to be needing is Caterium, and that has a node just behind me here. Coal's not too far away, so you're kind of like... I think this is a pretty good setup spot for starting out if you want to go green fields. Normally I set up over there, but I wanted to do a little something different this time. So let's go ahead and just scan one more time. I thought it didn't recognize it first, but there we go.
Use the build gun to construct the hub. Iron is a base component necessary for all near future progress, so ensure you build the hub close to iron sources. Fix-It does not pay by the kilometer.
Alright, now in terms of the hub, I want to kind of put it somewhere easily accessible because I'm going to be doing most of my stuff down here, I believe. So let me go ahead and set myself up down here instead. We'll set the hub up kind of more or less. Let's put it like right here for now. Seems like a good spot to build it. We'll put it down right there. Alright, so our goal today is getting through this tutorial phase. I know I've done it before as a video, and I know some people have probably skipped over it. But because I really want to take my time with this game, I really want to enjoy it. As I said in the intro, the game only comes out once, so I'm gonna enjoy every moment of it. And especially for those who might be new and really want to follow along exactly, then I think this will be a really good starting point for you. So let's go ahead and interact with the hub terminal here that looks way different than I've ever seen it before. We're going to be selecting hub upgrade number 1 in tier 0 here, which will get us the equipment workshop, the portable miner, and 1 extra little hand slot. All we got to do is get 10 iron rods. So we're going to select that milestone right there. You can in the future select multiple milestones at once and send them off. At least I'm pretty sure, or I'm assuming you can still do that. I don't think they took that away. But yeah, so basically all we need to do is interact with the craft bench here. We're going to hand smelt some iron ingots, unfortunately. The whole point of this game is to automate literally everything. That's our goal in this playthrough, is to automate every single possible item you can do. So crafted a bunch of iron ingots, that way now we can turn those directly into iron rods. We needed 10, I made 16. It's perfect, let's go ahead and throw those 10 in there. Get our hub upgrade number 1, gets us a little frame, which is pretty cool looking.
Hub upgrade 1, storage and
Hub upgrade
frame
1.
completed. Equipment
Why did
like
that
the
sound
portable
so
miner
weird?
can now be made in the workshop. Congratulations on completing your first milestone, the first of many providing access to new recipes and technologies for the Fix-It mission. Next objective.
Hub upgrade 1. And yeah, so that's in our personal storage box here. We're going to go ahead and throw in that power slug, the hog remains, even though we'll probably end up picking up a few more. I can throw the pale berry in here for now because I'm probably not going to use it for food. You can eat stuff to regain health, but I'm not really too worried about it right now. As you can see, I'm pretty full health, and I can take these guys on no problem. They're pretty easy to deal with. If you ever need, like, well, actually, really fun way of dealing with them, we'll show you probably in the future of just launching them off a cliff for those of you who aren't familiar with it. But I mean, they're not too bad in terms of fighting. They do just kind of run away from you, and you can just kind of jump. Jumping is a pretty good tactic. I mean, some people will like climb up on rocks where they like can't, like, you could like jump up on here if you wanted to and fight them, and he can't really hurt you from up here. But they're pretty easy to take on. They do get a little bit more advanced later on, but that's future us problem. So now we got to do hub upgrade number 2. We're going to select this milestone. We need 20 rods and 10 iron plates. This is going to get us our smelter, power lines, access to copper finally. So we get copper ingots, wire, cable, and we can scan for copper as well. So we're going to go ahead and grab that. We're unfortunately, equipment workshop. We need some, so we're going to have to hand mine a little bit more iron here. So since I have to take all these nodes off anyway, we're going to go ahead and just take all these down. And that should give us enough iron to get through the next little bit. What I want to do before I do the hub upgrade number 2 is I want to actually get a couple of portable miners set up so we can just not have to go and do all this by hand. So we'll see if that's enough for now. If you're wondering how I'm like I'm holding C, like holding crouch to slide, and then I hit space to jump. For anyone who may not be familiar, that's just, I'm used to doing it for moving around a lot faster. If you guys want to do it less, you can let me know. Some people do find it, I think, a little bit jarring when you're watching. So if you want me to just kind of slow my movement down a little bit for you, I have no problem with that. I'm always open to feedback on these videos as well. So feel free to leave a comment down below if you got any ideas or any tips or tricks or anything, any good, I mean, even some negative feedback. Tell me why you hate me. I don't know. But anyway, let's go ahead and make the rods. Or actually, we just need a few iron rods, and then some plates so we can make the equipment workshop. So I'm gonna smelt all these up really quick, turn them into a handful of iron plates and rods. Actually, what did I need for the workshop? I need 6 plates. So yeah, if you ever want to add stuff like to your to-do list over here, you can add in, like, if you want to make 100 of them. There, and I need 600 iron plates and 400 iron rods. But yeah, we just need the one workshop. So we just need 6 iron plates here. There we go. So now we'll go build that. Where should we put that? Maybe off to the side here. Actually, this seems like a good spot for it, kind of up near the rocks, and we'll just take down some of these trees and bushes. Get it leveled out a little bit later on when we have access to platforms. So for the portable miners, I'm going to need a few more iron plates and a few more iron rods. I want to make, let's see, can I add that like to my to-do list? Is that a thing I can do? There we go. So give me like, let's say we'll make 4. So we need 8 plates and 16 rods. I don't know if we actually have enough iron for that. Alright, so turns out I did actually have enough to make 4 portable miners. So what you gotta do is you're just gonna drag them into your hand slot. Thankfully they're stackable now. You know, these things used to not be stackable. You used to have to just carry around them one by one. There we go. It doesn't actually matter if you throw them onto, like, you can literally just throw them all down on the same node if you want. We don't have to split them up across anything. But yeah, those are going to work away and start at least grabbing us a bunch of iron ore, so we don't do it by hand anymore. So we finally, I think we got another little achievement there. They go pretty fast if you're not paying attention. But now we at least don't have to hand grind our iron ore anymore. So that will allow me to even just pull some stuff out of here for now. Grab everything it's got. We'll take it back to base. And we'll see if we can turn that into the 10 plates and 20 rods that we need. Well, that worked out perfectly. So we can go ahead and throw those in there now. We can send this off. And that gets us a smelter, so we don't have to do that by hand anymore.
Hub upgrade 2, power
Let's
and
go,
shell
Ada.
completed. The smelter can turn raw ore such as copper and
Raw
iron
ore?
into ingots, and the biomass
She has an
burner
interesting
generates
accent.
power when fueled. Fun fact: most of
Fun
the data
fact? I love
flora
fun
and
facts.
fauna is compatible with Fix-It technology. Fueling the biomass burner with inappropriate materials will result in deductions or even cancellation of your yearly bonus. Next objective: complete hub upgrade 3.
There, you got it, boo. Wow, look at that. We even got a whole a little frame of a building. Cautionary. This is cool. So this has definitely changed from when I used to play. I'm glad I did the tutorial phase again. And soon we'll have a flushable toilet. It's coming. But yeah, so now we've got moving on to our next phase, which is hub upgrade at number 3. We can go ahead and just select that so it's up in the top right hand corner here. In the future, if you notice when you start having the space elevator milestone up here, if you don't want to be looking at it all the time, you can actually disable those. Just go into options, and it's in their user interface, which I still have to, I think, change a couple things in here to make things look better for you guys. But somewhere in here is... Oh, there it is. Okay, I don't know why my brain was like, where is it? There it is. So it's show current game phase and HUD and current. So you can take these away if you don't want to actually see them, and just have a nice bit of a cleaner screen. But that's just how you do it. I wanted to make sure you guys knew. Okay, so we got a big goal ahead of us now. We are gonna need smelters. So I'm gonna want to probably have at least a couple of these set up. Probably for like copper and iron and stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and say we want to make at least three of these, or maybe actually even just 2, because we're only gonna be smelting iron and copper for now. We'll need a little bit of a power line, so we need some cables. So we're gonna have to make some copper stuff by hand for now. But what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to pick up this one, and actually I might as well just grab both, because we'll need both. So I'm going to make sure I empty these out first. I have a bunch of iron ore in my inventory now. So we can go ahead. Actually, can I make constructors yet? No, that's what we're unlocking. So we can now scan for copper, even though I did basically kind of point out where it is to you guys. We'll head on over there now. It'll be just, a little 170 meter rock, nothing too major. This will be a lot easier when we get like the Blade Runners later on, so we can move around a lot faster, and even once we get our hands on some vehicles. So in order to get down here, you're just going to come on over here. It's like a little layer to get down here. A couple guys who can fight on the way down. Just give me a little... Oh, you got me good on that one. I wasn't ready for that. Their movements are pretty predictable. Sometimes they'll make like some weird jerk movements, but yeah, like I said, feel free to let me know if the audio is good, if the video is good, if there's anything that can be improved upon, what you guys want to see in the playthrough. If you guys want to see some separate like tips and tricks videos and stuff like that, I can maybe start working on those. And you know, hopefully give people who really need to learn the game some good idea of how to do things, and then, you know, maybe even some long-time players, you never know what you're going to learn. So we've got, how much copper do we get from that? 52? Okay, so let's go ahead and put down our miners here. So pop them down on top of there. I'm not going to worry about building a smelter because it's like the smelter down here, because the smelter's going to need power. So we're going to have to end up hooking that up anyway. So I'm going to let those mine up just a little bit extra copper. I'll do a little bit by hand as well. My cat is going to put his foot on the mute button. Hopefully he doesn't actually mute me talking. And yeah, we're going to meet back. Oh, whoops. Yeah, we'll grab a little bit of copper and then we'll head on back to base and I'll meet you guys over there. Alright, as I'm heading back to base here, I know it's dark, but I just want to remind you guys, every time you're out running around doing stuff, make sure you're always just holding down E. Well, run up to your first bush. Like, don't just run around and hold, like, run up to your first bush like this. Press and hold down E and then start running around while you're on your way back. And that way you're just grabbing up all the leaves and everything that you can use. We're going to be needing a lot of it for power. And biomass this time around is able to be a little bit better automated. So I'm really looking forward to that. So I'll just leave him for now. As long as I run away, I should be fine. I'll probably just leave me alone. Yeah, we're going to come on back to the base here. We're going to get ourselves set up for everything else. No, you followed me all the way. All right. Came right into my base. All right. Well, you just made yourself an enemy, my friend. Oh, I thought I could like wall peek him. All right. So we're going to head on into not the hub terminal, but the crafting bench. We're going to make ourselves up a few ingots here so that we can actually just make the smelters that we need. I needed 16 wire to get ourselves started. Actually, we need a little bit more wire because I just realized I need stuff for cables. So let's make a handful of copper ingots and then we'll set these up. Alright, let's go ahead, and it's, unfortunately, I will have to do, like, playing through the nights and stuff like that for now. Until they get mods working again where I can control the time of day for you guys. So it's a little bit easier for, like, the future build-alongs and stuff like that. And then I'll also be able to do like maybe some cool like camera time lapses and stuff in the future. But anyway, let's go ahead and put down our 2 smelters that we wanted to do. So we go 1. Just hold down control. I'm going to snap it in right next to it. There we go. We got 2. So I'm going to connect those just like that. Unfortunately, I can only connect 1 right now because I haven't actually unlocked power poles, which is highly unfortunate. I think that's actually what we're working towards right now. It is. So we'll start with, what do we need? I'll start with iron then, since that's mainly what we need. And then we'll go ahead and we'll throw let's throw 500 leaves in here. That'll be fine. And that way at least I get 30 iron ingots per minute, which is that'll be a good start. Now, I can't do this just yet, but it'll be just a way of getting rid of the copper ore out of my inventory until we get that power pole that we need. But actually, I just realized I need this. I'm going to hand smelt it so I can make that 20 wire that I need. Alright, I pretty much got everything I need. I just need a few more iron rods, which I can easily put together now. And then we can finish this hub upgrade at number 3. Looks like I'm going to have to make a few more by hand. How many? 15. Oh, no, that's enough. Okay, so we got rods in, plates in. Send that bad boy off. Hub upgrade number 3. New scannable resources.
3, interior furnishing completed.
Oh, limestone.
The constructor can produce simple parts, and power poles allow for the expansion of the power grid. When you make the inevitable mistake, Fix-It's dismantling feature is designed to salvage all resources used during construction, in line with our zero waste policy. We understand that Fix-It pioneers are only human and thus prone to error. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 4.
Alright, so we're looking for hub upgrade number 4 now. And select that just so we know what we're looking for. We need 75 iron plates, 20 cables, and 10 concrete. That'll get us conveyor belts finally. So everything is just gonna kind of have to be hand fed for now, but at least we won't have to be holding down spacebar for everything. So at the very least, now we can make power poles. So we're gonna make sure we grab one of those. Need concrete, and then for constructors, that's what we actually need to make the concrete. Probably not for this one. I'll just make the concrete by hand. So for concrete, we're gonna need limestone, and thankfully for us, limestone is super close. We have some limestone, I believe, right over in this direction. Oh, so close. So yeah, we're gonna head off to this one, super close right here. Actually, a bunch nearby. We got one there, 440, 100, 150, another one there. So much limestone in the area, which is good because you are gonna need it. All right, a little bit of hand harvesting got us. Oh, the iron ingots done. A little bit of hand harvesting got us all the concrete we're gonna need for putting this together. So now we can go ahead and put in a power pole right there. We'll disconnect this really quick. Connect those up to there, you up to there. So now these should finally start actually pumping out the things I need. Now we've automated semi-automated copper ingots and iron ingots. Perfect. So that should be fine to power those for now. Won't burn through too many leaves, I don't think. But now we can go ahead and put the extra 10 concrete I have into here. So now I just need 20 cables and 75 iron plates. So I don't want to have to make all of those by hand. So we're going to go ahead and try and make a constructor. Now for a constructor, we need reinforced iron plates. Those are a little bit trickier. We do have to make some screws. So in order to make rods, or in order to make screws, at the moment anyway, we got to make rods and then turn them into screws. Hopefully down the line, we're going to be picking up that sweet, sweet alternate recipe that'll allow us to skip this phase and just go directly from iron ingots right into screws. And there we go. Now we got 2 reinforced iron plates. That's all we need, and perfect timing as the sun is coming up. God, this game is just absolutely stunningly beautiful looking. But yeah, let's go throw down a constructor here, right off the side here. It'll allow us to connect to this power pole right here. We'll set this recipe to be iron plates. We'll have to load with the iron ingots that comes out of here. Little hand feed system. Perfect. That'll at least start hand making us the iron plates at 20 per minute. We'll have those in about 3 minutes. And then I'll just have to take the copper ingots out of here and fill the time while we wait. We'll turn that into some cables. And I feel like we're really flying through this milestone anyway. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna make this, also make this iron for now, since I have so much iron on me. And I want to take a look around what we got here, because we got some new stuff. So I'm gonna climb up this ladder, which I don't know if this has always been here or not, but it's kind of cool. You get a nice little look down. Still don't have a second biomass burner yet, but what's this exclamation point on the inside here? I've never seen that before. Oh, we got little bunk beds now? That's awesome. What's this? Character customization. Oh my god. And a little kitchen. Here it is. The time has come. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, that makes a mess. So, did I just... Yep, I just flushed a limestone down the toilet. Well, hopefully it doesn't clog. I feel like that'd be really chunky. Oh, wow, this is super cool. Like, different mass... What? Alright, I don't think I'm gonna play with that on, but that's pretty funny looking. Oh, wow, the different guns and stuff. Let me see the guns. Or they're kind of hard to see. I guess I can just kind of go off what they look like up here. Well, you know what? I kind of like that one. They're the one in the middle. I definitely like this as a trinket. The little check it trinket. I'll worry about changing the colors later. We'll figure that out because I don't want to waste too much of you guys' time in this video trying to figure out what we look like. But it's really cool that they added character customization. I didn't watch too many of the like videos they've been releasing over the past little bit because I didn't want to really spoil anything for myself. So I'm really coming into this fresh, which feels really good. Okay, so for a quick little tour around the facility there, we've got our cables done. We've almost got the 75 iron plates done. I just had to refill the machine here. Let's see how we're doing now. We got 6 more. Okay, so we'll just finish off the rest of them by hand as well, probably. Just while that's working away in the background. And then we'll fill this up and send off hub upgrade number 4. Finally get access to conveyor belts so I don't have to hand feed everything. And actually connect some machines together. Alright, let's send this bad boy off. Motivational Milestone Manager.
Hub upgrade 4, landing platform and utilities completed.
Let's
Conveyor
go.
belts connect the output of one building to the input of another and transport resources. Due to
Less
past
hand
incidents,
feeding.
I've been asked to issue a clarification. Portable miners, obviously, do not have a connection for
That's
conveyor
funny.
belts. There is nothing to suggest, visually or functionally, that they can be connected to portable miners. If this is something you struggle with, do not worry. Fixit has alternative uses for all their pioneers. Next objective, complete.
See, this is why I'm really glad I started, because like this was never in the tutorial phase before, so I'm really glad we started this over again. But anyway, yeah, this is like the landing pad where the rocket is going to come down in the future. So it looks like we've upgraded our little interior here. We got a few more decorations, which is really cool. We got a fully functioning kitchen. Well, I say fully stocked, but not fully functioning. A little coffee maker. There's no water here apparently. Well, the bathroom is a little bit more full. That's nice. Good old poster. Little place to sit and hang out. Protective Packer Deluxe, why not? Updating system, please do not turn off device. Oh, I wonder if that's... Wait. Oh, I thought this was something else. I was like, wait a second. This looks cool, though. I like the little rocket lava lamp. Anyway, let's jump back into progressing ourselves here. We got to finish this tutorial here in this video. We're going to go on to hub upgrade number 5, which we are going to be getting the Miner Mark 1 finally. A nice big storage container and a few more inventory slots to help us out, which is going to be pretty sweet. So we're going to go ahead and just throw, actually no, we're not going to throw anything in here for now. We are going to go ahead and craft up a couple more of those portable miners. Oh, nice English skills there, Sheffrey. Just going to make 2 of them, and we're going to go pop those down onto some limestone so that I don't have to hand collect that stuff anymore either. We're going to get all these stuff up out of here. And then, so I'm going to run around and do a little collection phase. If you guys want to do that, if you're following along as well, just go and hit up all your miners that are set up all around. We're going to throw down our miners on the limestone over here first so that they're ready to go. And then we'll go grab our copper and everything. Then we're going to come back here and we are going to set up some more production lines here. Where hopefully we're going to be hooking up some smelters into constructors. I don't know how much power. I have very limited power that I'm actually able to use at the moment, so can't go too crazy with this, but we'll get a little basic setup going. All right, so I went around, did a little run around, like I said, grabbed a little bit of everything. So I think now we're set up to maybe go ahead and throw in a couple more buildings into the mix here. Now I don't really need. You could add some more smelters if you want to start pumping them out a little bit faster, but I think our production rate, at least I think for the moment. We could maybe add, I think we'll add 1 more iron smelter. But in order to do that, we're going to have to go ahead and add another power pole. So we're going to get a power pole right there. Disconnect this line here. I can connect those ones. As you know, we can only connect up 4 things per power pole at the moment. We'll set that to iron. Fill that bad boy up. So now we're getting 60 iron ingots per minute. And 30 copper ingots per minute, which is totally fine. So we can go ahead and take a bunch of stuff out of here. Now we're loaded up on our iron plates, thankfully. So actually, you know what I think I'll do is I will switch this to iron rods. you go ahead and make me a bunch of iron rods. And then I'm going to come on over to the crafting bench. We will make a handful of screws here so that we can make some more reinforced iron plates. So for that, I need me some more of those. I haven't automated screws yet, so it's a little bit hard of a process to get through, just because, like I said, you need rods and then screws. So there we go. We'll get a bunch of screws made up. Oh. Fuse blown. Did I use too much power? Might have used too much power. Oh, no, we just ran out of leaves, my bad. I was like, did I go over? I shouldn't have gone over. New fear unlocked. You bet your sweet bippy there's a new fear unlocked. Man, that noise is just so send a shiver down your spine. Okay, so let's make 4 reinforced iron plates, and that should be enough to get us 2 more constructors. Other than we also need some cables, but yeah. So now that we've got that set up, do I have enough power actually for doing this? So I have production 16, capacity 20. Yeah, this is my max. So I'm going to set this to do concrete just so I don't have to do that by hand. And then I'm going to hook you up to you. It's going to be ugly for now, but that's okay. I know my wires are kind of crossed over, but we'll work on making things look cool in the future. So yeah, like I said, I can't add anything more than this unless you wanted to, because I think these also use 4. So you could trade out a smelter for another constructor if you want, which I probably will here soon. Just so I can have more things automating at the same time. So now we're just at the point where we need some cables. So we got, yeah, so maybe I'll take one of these out. And we'll add in one more constructor. I'll actually just put it over here. I know it's going to be a little ugly. So let me make some cables first. Get one more constructor in here. We're going to have this bad boy making some wire. Connect you up to there. That's a good amount of rods. We got concrete coming along. Oh, that's enough concrete for the next hub upgrade, actually. There we go, that's perfect. So we're working on rods and cables. Oh, perfect, because I need wire to make cables, so that takes care of that part. And then we also have rods being pumped out of here. And then concrete, because, well, I mean, we always need concrete, so. Keep these smelters fueled. Get this wire going. Turn it into cable. Let's turn it into cable by hand. Not really a big deal. So what is it? It's two wire per cable. So I'm going to need about 100 wire to get this one finished up. Which shouldn't take me too long. Looks like we got about enough rods to get this finished off as well. Oh, almost enough rods. I can make those actually. Alright, rods are finished. We're gonna need 38 more cable and then we'll be good to go. Just grab my wire from there. Make sure everything's all getting filled back up. And some of these are starting to run out of materials. Concrete is fine. Actually, yeah, it looks like the concrete's pretty much done. So we can take that and swap that over to cable. And just do that. Automate that one. Just so while I'm working away here, it's actually doing stuff. Yeah, we got all the rods we need. We got all that stuff we need. I haven't unlocked anything in here yet, have I? No, just the miners and the basher. Or the zapper. Actually, while we wait for that, if you guys have noticed, there's this little blue slug here up in the hill that seems to be undefended, so we're going to go ahead and just grab that one real quick. Hop up hop up on here. A Canadian accent, it's hard to say. Hop up. Hop up. There we go. Another blue power slug that we're going to be using pretty soon. Probably next episode. I think maybe we'll actually have the MAM research thing for going. Yeah. Sorry. English is so hard and my brain's not working. It's hot here in Georgia, okay? Okay, so there we go. We got everything loaded up there. Rods were good. Cables. I'll just make them by hand. I think it's actually faster to craft cable by hand at the moment, so it's just a little bit easier to get that done. Okay, cables in, hub upgrades going out. Let's go. Number 5.
Hub upgrade 5, power expansion completed.
Space
The
alert.
miner, unlike portable miners, can be connected to conveyor belts and requires power to function. Caution: as you expand, the energy demand of your production may exceed the capacity of your power grid. The onboarding program was established because Fix-It pioneers often experience memory issues after planetfall.
Let's go.
If you are experiencing nosebleeds, nausea, existentialism, or an itchy scalp, there is no need for concern. This should pass within 5 to 7 workdays. Next objective: complete hub upgrade 6.
I'm loving the new voice lines. It's great. Do not flush people, trucks, radioactive things, plants. Oh, I think I already flushed limestone. Whoopsie. I think I broke the toilet. It's really cool. I like the new inside. Got a little doormat and everything. It's great. So, hub upgrade number 6. We need 100 iron rods, 100 iron plates, 100 copper wire, and 50 of the concrete. Honestly, pretty easy, because especially now we have our second biomass burner, and we got a decent amount of wood to fill them. That we'll have to make use of in the future. So this basically allows us to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, another 5 of these machines. So obviously we don't need to worry too much about the smelting. That's been like keeping up no problem. So let's let this, actually this will basically make all the wire that we need. Well, I have to go around and collect things again. This should make all the raw, I already have all the plates I need. This should pump out enough rods, and then I can just make this into concrete. Go grab my limestone, and we may be able to just speed run hub upgrade number 6. Alright, I went and grabbed my concrete or limestone from over there, and I think in order to help speed run... Alright, I need more reinforced iron plates. So if I take, like once this we have enough wire, we can set another one of these to actually, I guess... Yeah, there. We'll set this one to concrete as well. There we go. And those two can pump out the 50 concrete that I'll need hopefully really quickly. I don't need anything from there at the moment. Our wire we have enough of. Actually, no, I will just make some... Oh yeah, that's still pumping out. Okay. So let's go ahead and start loading this one up. We're going to speed run tier hub number 6. Already got 20 to 50 concrete. Wow. We've already done this in no time. There's another 7. That's another 14. Speed run. 8 more. That's all I need. Come on. Come on, machines. You're so close. There we go. There's the 8 we need. Fastest hub upgrade number 6 you ever seen in your dang life. Even though they're out of power, which, you know, perfect timing, I guess. Alright, let me split. I'm going to put the wood in here for now. It burns the wood much slower, so... Oh, you know what? Let me just... turn that back on. There we go. Okay, so, we got everything ready to go now. We can go ahead and throw up hub upgrade number 6. Do you want a medal? I sure do.
Hub upgrade 6, landing platform hydraulics.
You know I do.
completed. Freighter landing initialized. Congratulations. You
We have
completed
finished the
and
onboarding
achieved the
process.
absolute
Let's
minimum
go.
skill level required of a Fix-It pioneer. Fix-It looks forward to your future achievements, because a future with Fix-It is a future with you. Tier 1 and 2 milestones
So when
are
you're
now
here, you're
available in
family.
the hub, and biomass burners can now be built individually. Your
Let's
first
go.
official objective is to initiate project assembly by building the space elevator. This objective will take a significant amount of resources, so Fixit recommends
Get
getting
to
to
work.
work.
Get to work. Alright, so now we can actually make miners. We can make conveyor belts. We can make storage containers. We can make biomass burners that you can actually feed, and it's not even a mod. Look how beautiful that is. That's going to be our future project, where we actually set up some more power because we're going to need it for all this production. So just a quick little recap. Now that we've finished off the tutorial phase, we do have the second biomass burner here ready to go. It looks like anything different in here. We got these were probably here before, but there's webcam, there's security cameras all in here now, which is kind of funny. 1 day since last incident. Oh, I wonder if that's like a death tracker. That's actually pretty funny, especially if it works like the way I'm assuming it does. So now we got our rocket here ready to go. We are all finished with our tutorial phase. We can actually start playing the game now. How about that? We'll take a quick little look at what we got here. On Tier 1, we got base building. That's going to get us all our foundations. That's probably going to be what we hard focus first. You know, splitters and mergers and everything are pretty important, like lifts and everything. Building efficiency stat, I have no idea what that means. We're going to have to learn about that together. Field research bundle, we actually get the map, the MAM, the personal storage box, and some extra inventory slots. So probably the first two things we're going to be focused. We're going to go base building, so we get our foundations. And we'll go field research, so we get the map and the MAM. And we'll get our logistics. That'll finish off Tier 1. Hopefully we'll be able to get that done in the next video. And then we're looking ahead at Tier 2, where we get the assemblers for copper, where you can have copper sheets and rotors, modular frames, and smart plating. We get a chainsaw, which is going to be absolutely crucial for getting rid of some of these trees. Jump pads, really cool thing that you can do, especially when they interact with vehicles. A resource sink to get those sweet, juicy, awesome shot points. And then finishing off Tier 2, you've got the conveyor belt Mark II, the conveyor belt, stackable conveyor pole. So just a lot of good logistical stuff. So that's a pretty good place to start, I think. Like say we'll just even pick this one to start off with. Looks like we need 200 concrete, which is good because I am speed producing concrete over here. Or I was trying to anyway. I'll still have to go grab more limestone at this point. But yeah, I think that's a good place to finish off our episode for today. Just not too long. Just you know, a little getting our feet wet with the tutorial phase, and then hopefully you guys have a good time following along. You know, hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Like I said before, if you got any feedback, comments, concerns, feel free to leave them down below. Episodes for this will be up every Tuesday and Thursday going forward. I appreciate you guys being here. I look forward to the journey. This is just part 1 of many, 2 episodes a week, probably for the next year-ish. I don't know how long we'll really drag this out for, but I'm really going to take my time. I really want to enjoy it. That's why I'm only, you know, going to finish the tutorial phase today. I think that's a great place to finish off and stop. And I'm super happy to be playing Satisfactory 1.0 again. So thank you guys again for hanging out for our first episode. Like I said, join the Discord down below if you like. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. It really helps. If you really want to share it with your friends, even it really helps. I appreciate you guys a lot, and I will see you in the next episode.